Oh my gosh, I was muted the whole time. I'm over here yapping and chapping. You guys couldn't even hear me. Thank you. Thank you, Antonio. Thank you. All right, we're good now. Oh my gosh, I was muted the whole time. I'm over here yapping and chapping. You guys couldn't even hear me. Thank you. Got Simple Waters in the building. Thank you, Antonio. Thank you, Antonio, who saved me. Simple Waters also saved me. All right, we're good now. Oh my gosh, I was muted the whole time. I'm over here yapping and chapping. You guys couldn't even hear me. Thank you. Got Simple Waters in the building. Thank you, Antonio. Thank you, Antonio, who saved me. Simple Waters the site's also probably saved cached. Me. All right, we got a few people on here. All right, perfect. What's going on, Johnny? Okay, so had a little bit of a false start there, but I think we're good. The devs are redeploying the servers. And we're going to talk about what we're doing today, what we're doing this afternoon, this evening, this morning. Now, there's an echo. Oh, yeah, because I was running it locally. I stopped it. Refresh. All I'm doing is refreshing the site. Website traffic's going up. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Got Green Day in the crypto space. Got people on YouTube and people on X. Where do these comments fall back to? Okay, they go back to YouTube. All right, I can talk to everybody and everybody can hear me, but I can only respond to people on YouTube in the chat. All right, so I'll give a little bit of background about what we've been working on, what we've been cooking on. So actually, I will do this. Let's go to full screen. So about 5 weeks ago, a friend of mine and I, we decided, actually there's a couple of us now working on it, but a couple of us decided to hack on a cool project that we thought was something that would be fun to hack on, something fun to build, and something that we could build in a pretty tight time frame. And we were dabbling around with a bunch of ideas. Him and I had worked together before in the past, and we came up with this really cool little project that we thought would be interesting that we called FastJPEG. And the idea is to build a meme coin kind of like launching factory, but it's not going to be something that's similar to the traditional meme coin launching factory. We have a couple of more ideas on how we see using coins and using these launches to kind of help build and grow your community in kind of like the fair launch aspect of it. But one of the big challenges is having these launches work in a way where you can set the distribution up, you know who's going to get the airdrop, you can kind of build an allow list and kind of get the token graduated and put into a DEX, right? So with Pump.Fun, kind of like the V1 of this thing, what would happen is, you deploy a coin, people can buy, and then once it reaches the growth, like the bonding curve, then it graduates. And so we have some similar dynamics like that, but one of the things we're looking at building in is a way for you to graduate coins with your community. We think that there's a lot of power in the communities that are in crypto right now, and there's communities across all different chains. And so we want to help people in that respect, right? How do you incentivize people in your community and align those incentives so that a creator or a group of creators can create a coin and airdrop it into a community, and then that community can help grow that coin and help promote that project. But we want to make it really easy and really seamless. So that was kind of how we thought about the original idea. And obviously there's a lot of pieces to it. This is obviously running as a smart contract. And so we had to build a smart contract, get the smart contract audited, make a website. Because we're doing a lot of real-time visualization or a lot of real-time data, we had to build like real-time pipelines. And so we spent 4 weeks. We've pretty much been working on this nonstop for 4 weeks. And today we're showing you what we're putting together. I can't hear on PC, but I can on mobile. Let's see. Can't hear on PC, but can on mobile. I don't know what to do about that. The sound's coming through because you heard an echo, so I'm not sure. Maybe just listen on mobile. All right, so we basically back to the story. So we basically hacked together and basically built this project in a couple of weeks. Our initial MVP was it's a pretty bare bones implementation. There's a lot of complexity in the back end, but it's a pretty simple and straightforward project. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to launch the first meme coin on this project, and it's going to be based off of what's been going on in the zeitgeist today, and it's going to be called TARIFF coin. So we're going to launch it, and we're going to see. So the goal is, I'll explain kind of how the process works, right, as we were launching it. But the goal is somebody would go on FastJPEG.com, and I'll switch to the dApp so you guys can see what we're looking at here. So it finally refreshed and loaded. So someone would go to FastJPEG.com. You would connect your wallet, and it's pretty simple. You just go here. You can start a new coin. You can put in your information. Right? Oops. TARIFF. You can pick an image. Do I have an image? I don't think I have an image for this. Oh, actually, you know what? I got something. I'll just put as a placeholder. Right? So you can put a video or a photo in here as an image. You would click next. And then what we have is the ability for a user to pre-buy a certain amount of the coin. So you can kind of like pre-sale. And what we want to add in the future is a way for you to not only pre-sale, but also pre-airdrop a small group of people so that you can incentivize them to say, hey, we're going to launch and we're going to launch this together. So the community that you airdrop, there's no way to front run them, okay? Because their airdrop gets deployed right when the contract happens. So with some of the systems right now, if the coin launches at 0, then bots can buy. In this, there's no bot that can basically front run your buy. And once you basically click connect wallet and promote and deploy the coin, then the coin ends up on the landing page where it's basically available for anybody to see it and trade it in its pre-launch phase, right? And so the goal is that you want to get from the pre-launch phase to graduation, and then once the token graduates, it actually graduates to Uniswap right now, and we're using Uniswap v2 just because it's very familiar, it's very simple. And when it gets to Uniswap v2, then it's basically open for anybody who has access to Uniswap to basically be able to trade. And what we do is we take 10 ETH from this purchase amount, and we bond that with the 200 million tokens that are for the public, and we basically set a floor price for the token. So we deploy the tokens, we burn the keys, and so that means that there's always optionality for people to trade. So that way, once the token is deployed, nobody can rug this $200 million airdrop. Or sorry, not airdrop, the $200 million that's in the public supply. It's locked and bonded with this ETH. So people can just trade freely, and your token is out there for everybody to kind of interact with it. So, hold on a second. 1 second. Getting some feedback. Hold on, I gotta help somebody out. 1 second. Go. Dev's cooking. Dev's cooking. Sit tight 1 second. Dev's cooking. All right. Let me go through a couple of questions. So people have a few questions. So let's see. We got one question here. It says, "Oh my God, I love it already. Seems it solves a lot of the problems with Moonshot or Pump.fun." Yeah, so we're trying to build something that is just a little bit more cohesive in terms of community building. Obviously, like the meme coin aspect is fun, but across multiple ecosystems, I would say in the last cycle, I spent a lot of time exploring a lot of ecosystems, and I think a lot of people that are in this channel are basically via Zen. And since I deployed Phoenix on 12 different blockchains and saw Zen deployed on 13 different blockchains as well as Bitcoin and Solana, it's allowed me to kind of get a broad view of a lot of different communities. And there's lots of really cool communities across multiple chains. So we want to basically be able to kind of give people that same experience that you would get on Pump.fun, but allow you to airdrop and get to people that are in part of the in group before the token goes live. So that's kind of how we're thinking about that. Wait 1 second. Sorry, our real-time data pipelines we need to fix them. We've been testing this out on staging for the last couple of days, and we're just going live right now. All right, next question. This is on Base, correct? Yeah, so there's a reason why we're starting on Base, and the reason actually dovetails into the next thing that we're planning on launching. So if you see this screen right here, you'll notice that it says you, and so, you can pre-buy, a certain amount of ETH, right? Let's say I want to pre-buy some ETH. I can go in and say I want to buy, well, this won't go back down now. I can buy the whole supply, but that's not what I want to do. I want to just buy one. I see. That's not right. Hold on, let me restart this, refresh this. I'll just put some fake data in here. We'll do a Go coin. So you can pre-buy a certain amount of the supply, right? But we're starting on Base because we also want to allow people to airdrop to the community. So that's the next feature that we're working on as a team and trying to figure out what that looks like. And we're going with Base because Base has the Farcaster network, which is natively baked into crypto. So you've got people that have wallets. You can tell if the wallets are funded, which basically means they have a certain amount of ETH in them. So they're not just burner addresses or bots. And then you can also see what communities they're part of because Farcaster has a channels concept. So what that would allow you to do is say, hey, I want to airdrop to the FastJPEG channel on Base, which is actually one of the things we're going to do when we launch that is we're going to do an airdrop of a token into the FastJPEG channel. So we want to be able to do that airdrop into the FastJPEG channel. And in order to make that happen, we want to make sure that we can, we have a network, a social network, a social graph that we can use to bootstrap the airdrop. Now, once we can figure out, some of the dynamics on Farcaster, we definitely want to go to other chains and other projects, right? Because there's a bunch of social networks. You've got arena.social, which is on Avalanche, which has tokens and communities, and it's kind of got the creators all wrapped in there. You've also got Lens, which is on Polygon, I believe, right? So you've got a lot of different social networks across the ecosystem where you can build these like airdrop features. But eventually what we want to do is have a native feature inside the website so you don't have to go to a social network. You could basically be on X, say, hey, I'm going to do an airdrop the first 50 people that follow me here. You guys can click in and log in, and you can basically see the airdrop fill up. They'll have to, you can tell if the addresses are verified, right? Because they'll have ETH or not. And this replaces kind of like, on X when people are like, drop your ETH address. You could basically do that with FastJPEG. So we're starting on Base just because it's an easy place to kick off, but we plan to go to more places than just Base. Leverage the user base of Zen. You already have some clout. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to try. Would be good on Mega. Oh, here we go. Yes, Mega ETH. Oh yeah, actually that would be amazing. Yeah, definitely try to get to Mega ETH. One second. Yeah, that works. All right. So what we're gonna do once we get the this stream thing hooked back up, we're gonna basically launch a token, and it'll show up on the main screen. And then actually people can go on there right now if you connect the wallet. Nobody's launched anything yet, but anybody can go on, and it doesn't cost anything to launch it. You can just launch it for free. I do want to talk about some of the dynamics of the launch though. So we have a docs page which kind of explains a lot of the information on how the token mechanics and launch work. I knew it was on Base, but for the listeners, Base is a great choice in my opinion. So it's kind of like Arena. I was saying that on a space 5 minutes ago. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think arena.social is also really cool. Like I have an account on there. I know that there's a bunch of people in the Zen community that are big on arena.social. So that would be another place, right? If you have a community on arena.social, we want to basically be able to support that. And so we've designed our system so that we can deploy this contract on multiple chains and be on multiple places at the same time. So it could be arena.social, it can be on Base, it can be on ETH, it can be on, not arena.social, on Avalanche, Base, ETH, all of the chains, and we can kind of get to the different places as we're launching and deploying these contracts. Oh, somebody launched something? Hold on a second. I don't think you can. Works nice. Just deployed. Yeah, we just deployed. We just launched this thing. So yeah, here's some of our docs. They're very lightweight, but we just kind of talk about how we see the coin creation process, right? So when you create the coin, you have mandatory data, which is the name, the ticker, the description, and an image. And then there's optional information. So you can put, socials and stuff like that. You can select a community airdrop. With this isn't really enabled yet, but we're going to try to launch this in the next, I'll say 4 weeks, where you can actually airdrop into a community of people that already exist. And then you click the launch button. In terms of the way that the contract works, basically the contract tries to raise 10 ETH. And once it raises 10 ETH, which is, I don't know, ETH is probably hurting right now. It's probably down bad. But 10 ETH is probably like $1,600? No, $16,000? Ooh, $1,600 would be not good. 10 ETH, I think, is like 16 grand or $16,000. So once the contract reaches 10 ETH, it takes the 10 ETH and it takes the 200 million of supply. It puts them in a Uniswap V2 pool and it locks them in that pool, and then it burns the LP keys so that there's always liquidity for people to trade within that pool. So this is kind of how the bonding curve looks if you were going to be doing buying. So it's really cheap to get started. So the early people obviously get a better deal. And then as the bonding curve goes along the way, it gets more and more expensive to buy some of the final tokens. And then once you get to the last bit, it's expensive. And then you graduate the token. And at the end of this, right, you'll have a pool with 800 million tokens and 10 ETH locked in that pool, and that will set that floor price, and then it's open for trading. So this is a bit about how the bonding curve works and how the growth process happens. And then we have some also data on the launch process, right? So this kind of is a different visualization where you've got this undergraduate supply. Hold on one second. One second. I have to give me 1 second. We need to check our IPFS. Let me log in. Sorry, you're watching me do live coding / debugging / launching. What was that? Can't be in there. 1 second. Let's see. One second. I gotta check this. Those controls. All right. Give me 1 second. I'll come back and explain this in a second. Give me 1 second. I just need to chat with my buddy. 1 second. Where is...
Hey.
Yo. Okay,
Yeah,
what's going on?
my screen. Okay. So somebody created this coin,
Yeah.
but
The
this
image...
thing doesn't work. And also I realized in Vercel, we probably don't have that domain set up, right?
What domain? Oh, the other Pinata link? Yeah, you're right. You have access to that repo, right?
Hold on. Who's on the call here?
It's just you and me. Uh-oh, hold on. What?
It's
It was
so
not just
dumb.
him
It's
and
like
I. It was all of us. Hot mic! We're trying to make sure our Pinata links are working properly. Give me a second.
am I supposed to be doing something? Oh, can you?
All right, we're back. We're back. All right, so what's happening is we have Pinata hosting our images on IPFS, and so when we were testing, we have like a testing Pinata thing that we've been using, and it's been bulletproof, but we just forgot to put point it to the prod one. So when you create the tokens, we just need to make sure that we point the Pinata to the right link, so that way your images and videos for your meme coins or your coins get added into IPFS basically. So someone's in the background getting that put together right now. That's cooking. All right, so let me get back to what I was talking about. Actually, I can do it right here too. Let's go to the docs. So we were looking at, we talked about this bonding curve. We were talking about the launch process. That's right. So for the launch process, to graduate the coin, what happens is when every coin gets created, it has 1 billion of total supply. There's 800 million of the supply that is reserved for the wait. Don't launch yet. Wait till we get our test up and then launch. Give us a second, Rolando. Yo, that actually is funny. When I used to live in Panama, they used to say that all the time. All right, but sorry. So for the new coin launch, right, you've got 800 million of the supply is for the undergraduate supply, and then there's 200 million that's allocated for post-graduation. So that post-graduation, as I mentioned before, is going to get bonded with the 10 ETH that's raised over the launch process, and then that's going to get locked up in a Uniswap pool, right? So those owners of the pool will be able to, or the owners of the token will be able to trade inside of that pool. And right now, again, that makes the market cap of the token somewhere around like $15,000. Then once you graduate, to graduate the supply, all you have to do is basically have you or people in the community buy up all 800 million of the token, and then it will automatically trigger the graduation process, which will automatically migrate the token to Uniswap, and then it'll be available for trading on any Uniswap DEX. This is how we were thinking about an airdrop supply. So what would happen is you could airdrop, say, 20% of the users some of the supply, and then you would have to basically buy the remaining 600 million to graduate the token. So you could have maybe 100 insiders that get access to this, whatever the concept is, the product, the coin that you're creating around the concept, and those followers of that coin will be able to get an inside airdrop, and then that prevents all the front running, and then you can get to the 800 million, and then you have the 200 million that gets bonded and locked in. So that's pretty much that. And then we do have fees. This isn't actually accurate, but there's a fee on the swaps because it's fairly risky because it's like an early project. So we have the same fee that basically Pump.Fun has, which is a 1% fee on transactions. And then there's a graduation fee. So what we do is we use that to help offset the costs of running paying for IPFS and all of the servers that are going to pin your images and all your metadata up on chain. And so we have a graduation fee. And then there's also a reward for the creator. So if you create a token or you create a coin and that coin graduates, you actually get a graduation or a 1% fee that's a kickback to the creator, and it gets automatically deployed back to you. You know, it's built into the contract. So that's also part of the process. And then the chains that we're launching on, right now we're on Base. I need to update this factory address because this isn't right. But we basically connect to the Uniswap v2 factory and the Uniswap v2 router. So once a coin graduates, you'll see it live on Uniswap, and you'll be able to go trade it on Uniswap. It'll be public on the DEX, and then all the charts and all the Uniswap stuff will work alongside with that. And then we have a bunch of just like brand resources. So we have a Figma document. These are the colors that we're using. These are some of the logos. So it's kind of like a file with these colors. And so you can kind of see if you want to download stuff and make a hat, you can do that. Okay, somebody said there's 4 coins live on there. Let me go back to the main page real quick. Everybody else is making coins and we're not. How do I get back here? Take me back. Oh my gosh, this like overlay thing is bothering me. Oh, I can just go back. Okay, coins are here. Some of them aren't launched. Okay, cool. We got some with some market caps. We gotta fix these images. If you launched any of these images, we might have to manually upload these to IPFS. So we might open up a help support line to fix these images. I think we have a problem with our IPFS pinning, but we'll get these fixed. All right, I'm gonna buy one of these, this FastJPEG fast one. So go in here. Got the infamous 1 minute chart. I'm gonna go buy it. I need to use my other browser. So let's go to fastjpeg.com, go to the fast coin, and then we will buy, how much base ETH do I have? Oh yeah, we'll buy some of this. Let's see. Uh-oh. People are pushing it up. All right. So I just did a buy. All right, there it goes. Cool. So we're basically graduating this token along the bonding curve. We've made it up to basically been 43 million of tokens volume has happened over this. So somebody did dump it on us, but that's okay. Oh, somebody just took. All right. So the real-time pipeline's working. We got to get this these images working, and this works on web and mobile. So you should be able to do it from like any wallet that you have. So if you have like MetaMask or Rabby or oh my gosh, Rainbow or Coinbase wallet or whatever, and so you can see like live in real time the bonding curve is updating as people are doing trades, buying and selling. So okay, let me look at some questions real quick. I launched Yay on FastJPEG. Works great. Perfect. This is marketing right here. Oh, you were first. All right, Lita was first. Nice. Cool, so it's working. We do have to fix this image issue, which we're going to get on. We just need to figure out where these images got sent. Okay, I'm going to go back to the main page. Oh, people are still launching stuff. I'm going to go back to this main page, and I'm going to see if I can help figure out why these images aren't loading, but I'm just going to leave this streaming, and then I'll probably be back in about 5 minutes. All right, let me mute myself. If I start talking, if you start hearing me talk crazy, just start texting in the group, spam in the chat. All right. All right, let me help you. All right, let's do this. Let's see if we can get these images working.
I'm trying to fill my bags. Dude, these tokens are mooning, bro.
I know, dude. You got.
Dude, this is buy more of this fast token right now. It won't let me go, dude. Fail to estimate gas.
All right, we're back. We're back live. All right, so images are loading. Let's go. Boom. We got images. Look at these. Soft hands. King. Fast Maxi. Swan token. People are launching all types of stuff. All right. So, all right, we're good to go. The images are back. This is clean. Okay, so we've got a bunch of tokens on here. Images are loading. It's working. Yes, sir. Tree City. Here it goes. It's working. And then you should be able to click into these and see real-time chat. Real-time info here. All right. Someone launched King. Got the Swan token. The first token on FastJPEG, Swan, created by D419. In before the win. Yo ho X. Is this a cat? Oh, it just launched. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So when a coin, oh, we gotta fix this. This is too long. But anyways, when a coin first launches, we within the first 20 seconds, I think, or 10 seconds, if you go to the coin, you'll see a bunch of confetti popping around when it kicks out. So you'll be able to see you'll be able to tell if it's new based on the confetti. All right, I'm waiting for, let me send a message to my buddy. Oh, 1 second. Somebody at Pinata just messaged me. Cool. I think I'm going to probably do a live stream every day for about 30 minutes and just see what pops up on here, because this is pretty cool. All right, I'm going to actually send myself some ETH from Farcaster. Oh, actually, I should be able to buy these on Farcaster. So one of the things you can't see here, but one of the things that we did is a lot of the social networks that are on chain right now. So I think Farcaster and Lens both support this concept called a frame. So one of the cool things is if you're in the Farcaster feed and you just see the token scroll by, you can just click buy right in the feed. And I know Lens also supports frames where you can just interact with the object or interact with whatever the smart contract is right in line. So we added support for that, which took a little bit of time, but I think we have a good design system now to be able to support interacting with the token in line. Uh-oh, hold on. Let me bring my friend's chat up. Joe, are you launching your own coin? Yeah, we're gonna launch something in a second. We want to launch a TARIFF coin. So I'm just waiting for. We were trying to get the images loaded first because we had the images uploading. We just didn't have the. We had to turn on the access. So now that the images are loading, that you can see everything. I think we're ready to throw something up there. But I'm waiting. We're actually going to do a few things. We're going to launch one today. That myself and Jeevan, who's the person we're working with together, and we actually have a team of about 4 of us right now. We're going to launch something today, and then we want to try to graduate something because we want to see what the graduation looks like on mainnet. We've done it on testnet and put it into Uniswap, and then you can trade it on Uniswap. But we haven't obviously done it on mainnet because we just launched like an hour ago. Yeah, about an hour ago. So we want to see that, but what we're also going to do is on Farcaster, we're going to do, when we get the airdrop feature working, we're going to do an airdrop into, the FastJPEG channel on Farcaster. So that'll probably be in a few weeks. So there's no like rush to jump in there now, but it's just like a heads up because we want to test the airdrop functionality also so that you can airdrop into a community. And so if you're on there, if you're on Farcaster in that channel, we're just adding people that apply to be members, and we're going to do an airdrop into that community as well. But that's going to be maybe 4 or 5 weeks out. We still have to figure out a couple of things on design for that. Let's see. Oh, Bitcoin. Yo, Joe. Yo, this is dope, Joe. Just saw the confetti. Yeah, the confetti's cool. We're trying to put a bunch of little surprise and delight into these things and make it cool. We still have a lot of work to do though. There's a lot of stuff we have to build on top of this, but it's cool. It's coming together. FastJPEG.com on base right now. We launched on base today. Graduate anything. Where is it? Oh, right here. 21. I'm going to actually see if I can catch the next thing that launches on here. Let me take, oh, there we go. Okay, so if I click on this, confetti. I like it. Oh my gosh, yo, these people, you guys are funny. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see. You need to focus on promoting the first token you created and post tweets about, yo, that's a good idea. The people will concentrate on buying that one. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. See? Marketing genius. Wait. Are you Jackson? Maybe. Oh, no, you have an Avalanche badge. That's a really good idea. Really good idea. Maybe we should launch one tomorrow. That way we give people some time to test the site, and we can do an official token that we'll try to graduate. If nobody else graduates one before then, we'll try to do one tomorrow. Maybe that makes sense. Crypto Profeta, did you make this? See. Yeah, me and my friend made it. It's we call it FastJPEG, and We built this over the last 4 weeks, basically. I think we started on March. Let me see. Let me check the Git history. Git LG. It says 4 weeks ago is when we started. What does this say here? What chains would you be going to? Pulse chain? Yeah, we can launch this on Pulse chain. We just need, what do we need? I think we would be able to do it. We just need to make sure we have a good RPC to support all of the real-time streaming, but it should be good. There's no, basically we're good for all EVMs right now. Actually, we have a smart contract engineer this guy is on another level, like absolutely other level. He showed me some charts things that he's been working on. And I've been watching people in crypto do charts and draw lines on charts since like 2017. And I've never seen anything like what this guy was drawing. So he's actually we've been thinking about a V2 for this contract. And one of the cool things that we've been thinking about is using Uniswap V4 hooks to do everything. And with the V4 hooks, it would actually make it really streamlined. This would be kind of something that we probably couldn't do on Pulse Chain yet, because I think Uniswap V4 is under its limited license until sometime in 2027. But with the V4 hooks, we can basically have a bunch of cool features. So you can obviously have the airdrop to the community. You can have the undergraduate trading, and then you can have the graduation to the Uniswap DEX. It'll go into a Uniswap V4 pool, which then supports, asymmetric liquidity and things like that. But then what's also cool is that the way the hooks work, you can actually bake in perpetual royalties. So you could say something like, okay, whatever percentage of the undergraduate supply that you've accrued, you can then perpetually earn royalties for anybody trading in that pool, for the future. And it's actually pretty interesting because there was a token that launched on Farcaster a little bit over a year ago called Degen, and they effectively did the same thing, but they did it manually. So they airdropped everybody Degen, and then they would go through, I think they went through Aerodrome and Uniswap, where you would deposit liquidity into the pool, and then you would get rewarded via that. So I think that's also another thing that we could do with the Uniswap V4 hooks. Let's see. Oh, I already answered this. Profeta. Joe, hilarious. Everything's hilarious to me. I'll tell you that. Oh my God. Who did that? Yo, send me to the moon. Whose man's is this? I have to buy this. Hold on. I can't fade my own coin. Hold on a second. Who did this? I thought somebody was calling me. This doesn't make any sense. Hold on, let me do it. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna test something out. Go here. Click on this. Oh, what happened? Are we sending the gas high on base? It can't be us. Oh, I can't afford my own coin now. People, I can't even afford this thing. It's out of my budget. Hold on, I need to send some money. 1 second. What did Do Kwon say? Steady lads deploying capital. 1 second. I need to tap into my own Whoever created this meme, thank you. Where is it? Here's gonna be the Joe Blau tokens wallet. Send. Swap. Yo, this is too expensive. Yes, these little baby buys. Hold on. Okay, more questions are popping up. Remember my first mint. Yes. FastJPEG token and make a DAO with a token. You could actually do that. Yeah, I think is Base dying right now? I can't even do a swap. On Base. Come on, Base. Let me do a swap. We'll see. People chill. Everybody's buying so fast, I can't even. I just need to chill. Chill. Wait, what happened? Okay, people, I don't know how to use crypto, apparently. Yeah, Base is struggling right now. Okay, let me read through these comments. Who'll be the first person to graduate? Vas a ver, güey. You're gonna see. Start posting tweets. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I'm gonna post mine on X. On X. Oh. All right. Yo, your marketing skills are amazing. I can't read your name. Actually, you know what? Let me ask ChatGPT to read it. Here, we're going to do something funny, okay? I'm going to ask ChatGPT to transliterate this, and then I'm going to try to pronounce it. And it's probably going to be horrible, but I'm going to shoot my shot. What does this say in English? Transliterate it. All right. Get ready. All right, you ready? Okay, hold on. Let me see. It looks like it says Hong Yun Dao Dang Tao. Hong Yun Dang Tao. I don't know. I can't read it. Rising Luck. Hong Yun Dang Tao. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I was probably way off. But I tried. I shot my shot. We haven't created a token yet. I think. Yeah, you guys need to chill on the market cap. I probably can't even afford this anymore. Base won't let me swap. Base won't let me send. Oh, it worked. Okay, hold on. Here we go. It did go. We haven't created a token yet, but I think we'll do one tomorrow. So I think you had a good suggestion. We're gonna hype one up and we're gonna try to graduate one. I'll set a countdown and I'll put a video up, or I'll put a preview video up on X and on YouTube, and we'll try to graduate one tomorrow. We haven't created a token yet. Okay, sorry. Vampire image. Gigi Borlando. When are you going to add chat to the platform? So that's actually a really good question. I'm not sure how we're going to do chat yet, but we want to add that because since we're starting on base, Farcaster kind of already has a channel chat, so we could actually just surface the channel chat in this list right here, and it would actually that would actually work out. But we might do something else also. So I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do chat. We haven't really thought about it 100%. So we're probably, I don't know, maybe a few weeks out from trying to figure out how to do chat. Let's see. Next question. We're killing base. Don't be surprised. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What else is in? Let me see. What other questions do we have? Buy Franklin's X1 Lounge token. Where's the YouTube link? The YouTube link. If you go to youtube.com/Joe Blau, it should be on there. youtube.com/Joe Blau. Yeah, there's a live stream going right now. 10 people are on YouTube. Buy Franklin's X1 Lounge token. You can hear the echo now. Oh, you guys want me to post it on X? All right, I just posted it on X. Yeah, that's good. That's a good idea. So Profeta said, add holders of a token on the curve. Ooh, right below the bonding curve. Ooh, that's a good call. Let me add that to the list. github.com/FastJPEG. And we need to add that to the list. Let's see. Issue. New issue. Add the holders of the token on the right side below the bonding curve. All right. Added it to the list of things to do. Thank you for the job. I just sent a tweet. Oh, you know what? Let me try to pronounce your name too. That's going to be my thing. All right, let's see. What does this say in English? Transliterate it. Goo? Okay, goo. I guess. Let me know if I got it right or wrong. Dude, this is awesome. Check DM. Oh, better not be hacking me in my DMs. 1 second. I'll check the DMs in 1 second. Cannot click on that. It's not a link for me. Let's see. Can you create a token through live streaming? I'll have to do it tomorrow because this right here is just a, this is just like a inside of Ecamm. It just lets you view any website. So like I can't connect my wallet because it thinks I'm on a Farcaster frame. Yeah, I can't really connect my wallet. Oh wait, actually. Oh no, yeah, it won't work. So I can't connect my wallet to this, unfortunately. But when we launch something tomorrow, I'll set up a time tomorrow, probably around like 4 p.m. Eastern, or what time? Where am I? Pacific time. Basically like midnight GMT. We'll set up a time. We'll launch a coin tomorrow, and we'll see if we can graduate it. So that'll give people some time to kind of like organize, and we'll try to pump something and get it over the top. But right now I can't do it. Joe Blau on YouTube. Pop RT up. Yeah. I think I created my account like a long time ago. Because I used to post, I used to do like blend songs. And so I had a couple of videos that had like 600,000 views or whatever. And then YouTube took them off. So they took some of them down. But I had so many views from those that it let me pick my own name. Yo, Audi King, what up? You got me bullish in the PZN a year ago. I'm still bullish. It's time to issue your own token. We're going to do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. Weird. While walking on the beach a couple of hours ago, I thought about launching a token. Boom, open up Twitter and you're launching FastJPEG. Frankly, Frankie is now teleported through meme on base. Perfect. I love it. I love it. It is time. Let them cook. Oh, that's another one. The White House is on another level. Or whoever is in charge of the White House account. The number of followers is currently high. People ask for... Oh, sorry. I'm reading things and you're not seeing it. Yeah, you know what, Rio? That's a good point. See, you guys are marketing geniuses. This is why you don't let engineers do marketing. All right. Somebody rugged me on Joe Blau coin, but that's cool. All right. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I know we are going to launch a coin. Let me just... We are going to launch a coin. We'll launch one. Give me 1 second. What is this? Oh, there we go. Up, down, up. Bling like Blau. That's actually the name of my record label. Is Bling Blau Entertainment. I'm in Asia, so my time zone might be different from yours. Could you tell me an estimated time that way I can double check? Yeah. So I feel like we should build some hype up for this tomorrow. We have 1,300 people watching the stream right now. So we could launch it right now. Someone rugged me too. I'll be getting rugged all day. This was $2,000 in here. Now we're back down to $150. Poor Joe Blau. I'm the only one holding this now. Just me. It's all good. Got the Swan. Land. Okay, let's see. Someone rugged me too. Got the Swan. Land and expand. Okay, no. Exactly. Land and expand. The Uber strategy. Do it now. I can't do it now. We're gonna my buddy's gonna do it. He's gonna create it and I'll tell you what it is. Hold on, you know what I'm gonna do? Wait a second, let me see something. One second. Here we go. I got a plan. I've got a plan. Wait, go to base. And then can I buy? Buy. What is this? Oh, this is base. Let's see if this works. Okay, try that. Panda Lova. Yo, who is that? Oh, 50. What song is that? I let my wrist talk for me. My watch talk for me. That song. Blau, what up, homie? What is this? Hold on. Let me see something. Notifications. All right. And I click this. I click next. my gosh. I'm just trying to on-ramp. Okay. The biggest problem in crypto is fiat on-ramps. It is so annoying. You have to jump through 1,000 hoops just to spend $1. I think I'm good now. Oh, do we get any new coins? All right, once Jeevan gets back, we're gonna launch something, okay? Just loaded up my wallet. Jack Levin, yeah, he probably will launch one. Actually, you know what's going to be crazy? So, the person who's working with us on the smart contracts and has a lot of the ideas, he's actually already built something kind of similar on Solana. And since X1 is a fork, oh wait, actually, I'm talking and nobody even has any context. Let me bring this up. Wait, what happened to this? How did this get so small? I must have broken this. There we go. There we go. Put that back. Okay. So Rolando said, watch Jack Levin launch one. And I thought that was funny because since X1 is based on Solana, it would actually be pretty straightforward to launch one of these on Solana. The smart contract engineer who's helping us out, he's actually built a similar project, but he has this optimized gas formula that's actually pretty crazy. Rio is coming soon. We're going to create a token soon. Okay, hold on. Rio said, when are we creating our own token? It's coming soon. Did you create BL? I did not create BL. We have not created one token yet. All of this stuff is community created. I would tell you what we're going to create, but then somebody's going to make it and it's not going to be the one. I'm holding 2 so we can pump it. All right, awesome. Let me see if I can connect. Oh, okay. Who's this? Oh, Thick Pleb just launched. Oh, they got my man RH. Richard Hart. It's got the Louis Vuitton light up bag. Hex logo. Got the glasses. He's in the throne. But there's no candelabra in this picture. Or maybe it's cropped out. RH is pumping. Although I don't know if I would classify him as a pleb. If you buy gay, I'll make your wildest dreams come true. Yeah, you guys are funny. Mech, hello to you too. Got a lot of hopes with L2s, right? Let's go. It's time to create one. Everyone's watching. We're going to create one. It's coming. It's coming, Rio. Viene. Oh. You guys know me. I won't dump my $1. Yeah, you're the floor. You're holding the price up. Oh boy. Blood moon. Somebody created 2 blood moons and a Bugatti. Blood moons and a Bugatti. Let me see something. Oh, the blood moon for X1. Oh, we need to put some space right here. Ha ha ha. Let me fix that too. I'm gonna write a bug report, UI improvements. All right, let's see. We got Bugatti launched. We're almost at 1,500 people watching the stream. That's wild. But we're gonna launch something in a minute. I'm just waiting for the captain to return. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Need sort. Yes. Yo, who made a coin of me? X Uber, X Netflix, X Stripe, X Coinbase, X Android Tech Lead. Oh, you guys can hear the whoop whoop. That's me chatting. Keep forgetting. How do I turn this noise off? Mute. Do not disturb. I'm on do not disturb and I'm still being disturbed for 1 hour. Let's see. I'm going. Stop using that. Yeah, okay, so we need sort. I'm gonna make a list. Perfect. Everybody just keep giving me everything that's broken about the site. You just keep telling me about it. Tell me what we need, and I'm gonna go in and see if I can add it. All right, so got a whole list of features coming from the community. So we need a sort. New issue. Need sorting. Label, enhancement, create. All right, what else did you tell me? Let's see. Why does info say radium if it isn't on Sol? Info says radium. Oh, that's funny. You know what's okay. That's funny. I'm glad you looked into that. So when we built the design of the thing, we were doing a lot of vibe coding, right? So we would fill out something, and then because it already kind of knows about how, what's it called? Pump.fun looks, it was like auto saying like radium and a bunch of stuff that was related to Pump.fun. So we didn't fix that. So I'm gonna write a bug to fix that. Good call. I like that. Attention to detail. Let's see. Remove radium. Yeah, I'll label that as a bug. Somebody will hop on that. Okay. Add search. New issue. Add search. It's funny because we just removed search right before we launched because it didn't do anything. But we can put it back in now that we have sample data to test with. Let's see what else. So tokens can graduate. Then what? It's just like Moonshot and Pump.fun. Yeah, so here, let me go back up and I'll show you how the process kind of works. If we go in here and we look at the launch process. So what happens is in this pink area here in the undergraduate supply, the tokens are basically available on FastJPEG. So you can buy and sell and trade them through the FastJPEG interface. Once all 800 million tokens are sold, it goes from an undergraduate phase, it graduates. And what happens when it graduates is it gets put on Uniswap as a token bonded with the Ethereum that was used to complete this undergraduate bonding curve. So if we look at this get started, you'll see how the bonding curve works. So the people that basically get in early get a better price, and the people that get in closer to the end, closer to this side over here, they get a worse price. And so it sells, you basically exchange up to 10 ETH for the 800 million tokens. And then once it graduates, that 10 ETH is then locked in a liquidity pool with the 200 million tokens that are free to trade. So anybody can just buy and sell and trade in there. So there'll always be liquidity. So you're not basically like locked out and can get rugged by that pool. So that's how the process works. And right now, I guess it would be more similar to, I think it's more similar to Pump.fun. I'm not sure. Oh, actually, yeah, similar to Pump.fun and Moonshot. Why Radium? This is not Solana, bruh. Yeah, you're right. Well, Solana's coming. After bonded, why send into Radium? Yeah, well, that's a bug. We're fixing it. But good call out. That's a lot of fools. 1K. Oh, wait. Okay, what does this say? Yeah. We're fixing that right now. What the fuck, radio? Wow, crazy. Was it AI? It was AI. Vibe coding. Transactions or holder would be nice to have. Yeah, so I think Crypto Profeta actually said that. He said it would be good to see all of the holders and kind of like a list. So I think that's something we can add. Basically like down here. Or maybe in the community. There's no community section. We actually are going to have a community section, so you would be able to see the list of holders. So yeah, we can add something like that. Oh, well, this is weird. Bugatti came out and just dropped. Oh, this candle's messed up here. Probably have to backfill that candle. Let's see. Sweet. Love the tokenomics. Cool, sweet. I love it. Less than 1 billion. I love it. Thanks. Awesome. Bitcoin on the move. Oh, where's that? Oh, you mean the real? Oh, this Bitcoin. Oh, Okay, we got 1,500 people now watching this. Lots of 181s. Poor Joe Blau. Was 2,000 market cap. Now it's 142. Okay. All right, we got our coin. It's prepped. It's locked and loaded. Hold on. All right, we have 1,500 people watching. We're gonna launch something here. I don't know if you had that. I didn't know you had that many fans. I didn't know either. The other day I started a stream on X and I wasn't even doing anything. I was just trying to get my camera set up and like 150 people joined. I think people on X it's a good community. People are always trying to chat, hop in and watch and listen to stuff. So it's good for engagement. All right, let's see. It's funny because this number is like more than my almost a third of my follower count. Uh-oh. All right, let me see where this thing is. All right, let's see how this is going. All right, everybody, here we go. All right, so the coin we're going to be launching, it's called TARIFF. I'll launch it right now. Don't front run me. I didn't know I had that many fans. Oh, whoops. No, go back. Back to the website. What is going on? Oh, that button doesn't do what I thought it would do. Okay. I mean, we must have, wait, how many is this? 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 21. All right, here it is. All right, we just launched this. So, TARIFF. Uh-oh, it's going too fast. People. I can't even buy this. You guys need to relax. Did I get some? Okay. There we go. I got some. You know what we need to add? I just realized we need to add something that shows you how much of the token is is purchased. Yeah, it's going up on a Tuesday. Although it's Wednesday. All right, so we just launched TARIFF. Tariff war. What does it say? Trump tariffs. Do not retaliate, and you will be rewarded. I don't know what this means. Oh, somebody sold a little bit. All right, there you go. Who's asking me to launch a coin? Us to launch a coin. Where are they? Rio, there's the coin right there. And then there was somebody else. Oh, I couldn't. What was his name? I tried to pronounce it. Where is it? Where's my translator? It was Hong Yun Dang Tao. There's your coin. Oh, somebody's dumping on us. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, redemption. Yeah, the 1 minute chart is something else. I didn't know about this until I ran into Solana. Base is holding up. Oh, rebound. Let's go. Ooh. It's gonna work. Swap now. Oh snap. Just found some more ETH. Yo, this is crazy. We're gonna graduate this thing? Oh wait, the price of ETH went up. Oh, that's right. We've been pumping today. it's so wild because I've been heads down building for the last 4 weeks. I haven't really had time to keep track of anything. All I just know is that things have been going absolutely bonkers in the markets. But I haven't really had any time to look at anything just because I've been trying to build. What is this? Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. We're good. You know what I just realized? We should show how much ETH balance you have in the windows. All right, let's see. Let's scroll back up. Let me go back down. Let's check on the comments. My mom. Shout outs to my mom. Your joint will tariff if you don't take out stems. Tariff war or just tariff? Oh yeah, so we're over here. We're tariff war. Okay, I'm gonna post this. I'll post this on X. That way everybody will know. It's the one that ends in 2CBF. I'm sure somebody has already posted a clone project. Man, the preview images aren't loading the way I want them to on X. But I'll figure that out. Actually, I'm gonna write that's an issue. 1 second. I gotta write make another minor fix. They load everywhere else. It's not on X. Oh wait, let me take a screenshot of this so that I know exactly what the problem is. Edit. Paste. What does this do? You can promote tweets. I don't have my credit card here. All right. Oh, going up. Oh, we're halfway through the bonding curve. Now, see, now it's gonna get tricky because if you go look at this chart here, take a look at our bonding curve chart. You know, we're basically, where is it here? Something like that. 400 million. Yeah, we're right here. But the rest of this is going to be tough to fill out. It's gonna be tough, but I believe in you. Okay. I'm holding, bro. Let's go. I did. Oh yeah, sorry. I posted it on Twitter or on X. It's actually, you know what? I'll pin it so that nobody loses it. Pin. All right. It's the pinned tweet right now on my X profile. You need to persist the slippage setting on based on the wallet. Yeah. Oh man. So the slippage setting gets recalculated every time the price moves. It's a percentage of where you are. So it gets recalculated every time you get an update because obviously the price can move up or down, and we don't want this. We don't want you to have massive slippage just because somebody else did a buy and moved you around. So but I think you're right. There are some things we can do to make the slippage a lot better. That was a typo. No, it wasn't. You were talking about my mom. It's cool though. It's cool. Local stores or something. Yeah, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. Hold on. Let me write that down. Because I don't think we really persist anything. Who sold? See, this is why we need the list. We need to know who just dumped on all of us. Let's see. Let me add this to the list. Mike the One with the suggestions, features, and updates. New issue. Persist the slippage based on slippage settings based on wallet. Give me the problem and the solution. I like it. I see it, Bo is mooning. Oh, let me go back. On the wrong page. There we go. Yeah, see, we need a filter so that you could just say, show me the most valuable coin, and it'll just pin up at the top. You can see the market cap here on TARIFF. All right, we got more feedback coming in. It's always been tough at the end of the bonding curve. I've noticed on Moonshot. Yeah, it is tough at the end of the bonding curve. It's tough throughout the whole bonding curve. You know, we might not, even though we have 1,600 people watching, we might not have the pull on base specifically. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go on Farcaster and post this. That's what I'm going to do in the memes channel. Hold on a second. Let me go pop over there. You know what's crazy? I'll tell you something that's crazy. I have 35,000 followers on Farcaster. But I don't think my stuff is hitting that hard. Let's see. See. Let's see. Oh my gosh, the chat's going too fast for me. There should be a promoted trending tokens too, so the platform will so the platform can generate some income and tokens can get marketed a bit. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think we have there's somebody on our team who's doing some like BD work, and I think we're thinking about all of that stuff. But those are really good ideas, showing kind of like trending, promoted, allowing people to. One of the things that we actually want to do, which I think would be super cool, is if you could, and I think we need to make a specific contract for this, but this could just be an isolated contract that just all it does is this, and it's basically like a time lock. So you would say, I'm gonna launch a token in 7 days, and then you could basically have a page on FastJPEG that would say, this token is going to launch in 7 days, and it would have the requirements to get in. Because that's actually what happened with DGen on Base. When they started it, it was about a 3-week pre-launch, and they had all of these requirements. Like you had to own like a Farcats NFT, and you had to have this thing, and you had to have a Farcaster, in Genesis NFT, and there were all these different requirements that you had to have in order to qualify for these bonus multiples in the airdrop. And so the more stuff you did and the more you were engaged with the community, the better off it worked. So I think having not only the promoted and trending, but having a way where you can say, like, these are the ones that are counting down, and you can just build a contract that has a time lock. So, you say, you would load up all the information, like the image, the symbol, the ticker, all the website information, and then all you'd have to do is say go, and then you have your profile, almost like a GoFundMe page or whatever, and say join my project, and you could have information about it. But this is a super cool idea. Ha ha ha. I'm buying the dips. It keeps dipping. Not me. My friends are trying to buy it now. Let's go. Shout outs to your friends. Are you by the beach? Yeah, it looks like you're by the beach. Need a list of buys and sells. Yeah, so we actually have that information. We just don't have it on the UI. So we are definitely going to put that in there. Could you delete the link to the Joe Block coin that you shared earlier? Okay. Edit. Delete. It's gone. I like this guy. This person knows what they're doing. Suck Launchpad because radium after bonded. Hodl. Or hold. Spelled correctly. Pump it. You gotta pump it up. You gotta pump it up. This is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. We might have to recalculate with a coordinated effort tomorrow with like a specific countdown. Give me 1 second. It's getting hot in here. Oh, it's a turnaround. We're Turning around. What do people do? They do those challenges. I'm not getting off stream until this token graduates. It's probably not going to happen to me though. Yeah, we need help graduating this thing. We need a lot more ETH. We have 1 ETH in here. We need 9 more. That's a lot of ETH. I just hopped on base, so let's see if anybody on base comes on. Or not base. Sorry, Farcaster. Yeah, I don't know why those aren't loading. All right, we're coming back up, coming out of the doldrums. Oh, dude, people love TA, right? They're like, we're doing a. Oh, I don't know, dude. It's a bull flag. Hold on, let me do my TA. Give me 1 second. It's a bull flag. Whoa. The bull flag should go here, maybe. And click this. This is what people always do, right? They draw a bull flag like that. Right? And then they go, oh, we're going this way. We just need to break out above this trend. This 7-minute, this 25-minute trend. Look at all this history of this chart. We're ready to break out. We just need to buy it, and then we'll break out. I'm doing technical analysis. This is what I used to watch for 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. Tons of TA. We're ready to break out here. Look at this. Look at this candle right here. Little baby buy. We're just going right through this. Right out of the top. Or we go this way. You know, this, you know, just to cover my bases. This could also be a falling wedge or something. All right, let's see. Wait, how do I get rid of all this stuff? Uh-oh. I don't know how to get rid of this stuff now. Where's the undo button? Trash. Let's see what else. Wait. Is there a clear all button? Can you swap on MetaMask or just through the UI? It's just through the UI right now. So what happens is, if you're on the MetaMask wallet, it should move the trade button to the bottom, like right at the bottom middle. There's a trade. I think it actually says buy. We should probably change it to say swap. Somebody, G even made a comment about that earlier, actually. So I think that's a good idea. Let me write that as an issue. Change trade button at the bottom to say swap. And then make this an enhancement. And we will create that. So yeah, at the bottom, it says buy. But if you click on that, it will actually let you buy or sell. It'll let you swap if you want to do a swap on mobile, in the mobile MetaMask or Rabby or Coinbase wallet or Rainbow or any wallet that you prefer. Eat the dip. It'll take like a month or two from my previous experience. The G's will come back. Yeah, it's a bull flag. What do people do? They draw TA and then it doesn't go the way they want and they erase it. And when it does go the way they want, they leave it there and they're like, oh, I drew this 6 weeks ago. But for me, it'll be like, I drew this 20 minutes ago. Oh, cool. Still learning how to use this drawing program or this screen sharing program. I was on PC. I see now how to swap. Bull flag indeed. Oh, it's breaking out. Green. I see green. Wait, I feel like I drew a bunch of dots on here. Like, what's this? That looks like, yeah, I was just spastically clicking. Delete. And then look at this one right here. Delete. All right, boom. Now the chart's cleaned up. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not 8 candles. Bullish. Let it slide. Oh, you know what TA people also love to do? Where is it? High to low. What is that thing? You can tell I don't do any of this. Is it this? This. They love to do this. We're down 45%, 51%. Or you know what? We should do this. They love to do this because this is going to be like infinite. Yeah, there we go. This is the type of chart. Look, this token did a 5,000% gain in, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, here we go. 10 minutes. 20 minutes. Can't beat that. No, I'm not clowning. This is what they do. They draw on the chart. Show you what's going on. Bull flag, we go up. Bull flag, we go down. We were red, it was green, it was red. We need like just one whale to just come in and buy this thing and just send it to the top. And then I'll just shut the stream off immediately. Say thanks for coming out, folks. I don't even know how to end the stream, but I will do it. I've been on here 2 hours. There's 1,700 people here now. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. Oh, you know what? I should actually go back over what this is. Let's go back over. We'll go back over for some of the new people here. So, where are we, about 2 hours ago? Oh, no, you guys did not do that. You guys launched bull flag. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay, so about 2 hours ago, a couple of my buddies and I, we launched this project, and it's called FastJPEG. And the idea is to make it super easy for anybody to go out and launch meme coins. And we really want to focus on launching them into a community. This is the MVP that we've built. We built it over the last kind of 4 weeks-ish, maybe a little bit longer, 4.5 weeks. But it's really, really simple. It's really, really straightforward. You have this documentation which explains, I'll click into this. This explains how the bonding curve works and how the process works to get started. So you can add in name, ticker, description, image, some optional fields like links to social media. There's going to be a feature to airdrop that we're working on right now. And then you can launch your token into a community, or you can just launch a token. Right now, we just support launching a token. The way it works is that there is a 10 ETH bonding curve that you have to have all the community buy through. And once that bonding curve number is hit, then the token graduates to Uniswap. And it becomes a Uniswap V2 pool with symmetric liquidity. The way that the 10 ETH is distributed is through a bonding curve. And so what happens is the early people get better deals. And then as you move along the bonding curve, it gets more and more expensive until you get to the end where all 10 ETH are purchased, or all 10 ETH are deposited, and you have the 800 million tokens that are all sold out. And that will be when you're at this end of the bonding curve, which I can't click on because this program does not work well. Oh, there we go. Take me there. There we go. Perfect. So 10 ETH, 800 million tokens. What then happens after this is that the tokens are deposited into a Uniswap pool with an extra 200 million tokens of supply that are created to basically create the bonding curve liquidity. So that way you will have the availability to sell or buy your tokens, with liquidity in a liquidity pool. And that's pretty much the majority of how this works. People buy and they can trade the coins, and when they graduate, they go to Uniswap, and then we would be able to trade it. So Uniswap is the graduation DEX that we're using right now. And so these are all a bunch of tokens that people have created since we launched. This is the first token to be created right here, the Swan token. So emoji works. You can see, I can do some TA on this. Look at this. This looks like a ski ramp. This was the first token to be created. And then we've got a whole bunch of tokens that launched in between. And then somebody launched a token for me. It's going down the dumps right now, but that's all good. And then we have this Trade War token, which is a token that Jeevan and I just put out. Ooh. Where'd my TA go? It broke out of the channel. But you know what? This is TA. I just make a new channel. Right? Make a new channel. Start all over. You can never be wrong in TA. Look at that. Look at that. This is the... Whoa. Oh. So this is actually what the bull flag is supposed to look like. What I drew before was not 100% accurate. This is the bull flag now. See? We just reached support. You see this support right here? Hold on. You guys don't know what's going on. I gotta do a Fibonacci retracement for you. Look at this. Let's look at that. We retrace back to the 0.5. Look at that. Where are we going, people? Look at this. Look at this arrow. Look at this diagonal here. I know what I'm doing. Basically, that's all you guys need to know. Although I don't know how to. Oh, eraser. I didn't even know there was an eraser in here. Can I erase the chart? No. All right, cool. So anyway, sorry, got distracted with my technical analysis. So yeah, This is a token that we launched, and people are continually buying and selling and trading these coins. So you can just connect your wallet. You click on Start New Coin. You put some information in here. Very simple. Add a photo, right? Oh, actually, you know what? I saw this car the other day. I don't know what. I think it's like a Subaru, and it has almost all of the colors from FastJPEG. It's a blue car with pink wheels and yellow brake calipers. I was like, this is perfect, right? So connect your wallet, and then once your wallet's connected, this will turn into Launch, and you send it. And once you send it, it will immediately show up on the main page right at the front. All right, let's go through some questions. If you got questions on X or questions on YouTube, I'll be able to answer on both of those platforms because this thing has them all merged into one. Let's see. Oh, let me go back to this bad boy. I need to be able to save this TA. I need to write TradingView and ask them how we save TA because I can't keep creating this every single time. What does it say? What is this? Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. All I know is my TA is money. That goes there, right? And then this goes up here. Perfect. Look at that. We're retesting support. I mean, I've never seen a bull flag more perfect than this. All right, let's answer some questions now since we've hit you with all the TA. Oh, no. It's okay. We're going to go like this. I got you. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Sit tight. Okay, let's see. Easy. All you need is $1 of base ETH. Bond live. You can do it. Yeah, let's bond live. I'm here for that. Can we... Bro, don't get me canceled, okay? I'm on YouTube, okay? People on YouTube are not about that life. See ya. Bye. Look at this chart. This is just something else. It's out of this world. This is out of this world. Oh, we're going back up. Look at that. It's following. Look at this. I'm a prophet. Look at this green candle here. This is that hope candle. You know what? I think the problem is we're not close enough to this here. This needs to be moved. Did I just delete that? Yo, I feel like you need to have a degree in how to use TradingView. This is not easy. I'm making fun of the chart people, but this is not easy. I would rather be programming. All right, there we go. Now we're good. Got our support line lined up perfectly. Look at that. We're coming back. All right. Let me just double check. Let me see what's going on. If we have any other things going on in the back end. I think the site seems to be working. Everything seems to be working nice and smoothly. Uh-oh. Has to be it has to be the 0.5 fib. I mean, that's generally where I see things going down. You know what's funny? This might be just all me. I think I'm the only one left. I think I put half an ETH in there. Or, yeah. This is probably I'm just probably in here by myself, doing my own TA. Thanks for playing, people. Don't worry, we're going to get somebody to graduate. There's going to be somebody who actually knows what they're doing, who's good at marketing, who has a community, who's going to come on here and send a coin to the moon. It's just not me right now. All right. It's getting close to dinner time. All right, let me put this back. Okay. Uh-oh, what's going on? That doesn't discriminate. All right. All right, I'm about to head out. I need to go get some food. I've been working on this all day, and I haven't really taken a second to chill. What does it say? Yo, can we change the picture of the token? No, you can't. So one of the things that we had to do in order to make sure that people don't try to swap your tokens out, right? Because if we let you change the picture of the token, then kind of anybody could change the picture of any token, right? So what we do is we actually create a signature of all of the data that you submit. So when you put the token on and you specify the like the image, the URL, all that stuff, we take out everything that you submit and we create a signature of it, and then we store that signature with your token when we store it actually on chain. So that way, the only thing that people can actually submit to our website has to match the signature that you gave us originally exactly. Because we don't want somebody coming in and swapping out all the images and putting, whatever up. So we only allow the images to show up if they have the signature that matches the signature that you gave us when you started. So we just don't let anybody just upload anything. So unfortunately, you can't change the image. Oh, your pic got cut off. Maybe, it might be all right. We might be able to, it might be something that we could like make taller or shorter or whatever. Because we're just trying to make them all fit in these squares. But we could probably make something where if it's wider, we can make it wider or more vertical depending on the aspect ratio. Let's say when you click in, maybe we can fix this thing. Oh my God, look at me. This is, this is a mess. I don't trust this guy down here. I need a preview button. Preview button. See? That's what we need to put in there. There's kind of a preview, but it's not great, right? So if I go in, let me go back to the website real quick. So if I go in here and I start a new coin and I say test, 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 and I pick an image, go. And then I click next. This is the preview, but it's not great. This is not great. Yo, you know what you can actually do? Does this work? Oh no, it doesn't work. Not in this browser. I think you can upload videos too. Just FYI. That's a little secret. But all right. I really need to go get some food. But yeah, keep playing with the site. Share it with everybody. Like, subscribe. Smash that like button. We got 6 likes, 1,700 people watching the video. We're about to head out. Oh, don't do that. Hold on. This guy. Gonna make a Phoenix token. Step all over the Phoenix token. It's okay. Phoenix is open source. All right. I'm signing off. I'm probably going to do another stream tomorrow. Just basically keep up with the status, let people know how it goes. And then maybe we'll try to launch another one tomorrow. Since I feel like I'm the only one in this coin right now. I should just leave this up and let the stream run all night. Kill my internet bill. But anyways, I've been on for about 3 hours now. So I'm going to sign off. We'll probably do another stream tomorrow. And we'll see if we can get 1 cent. We can graduate something. All right, everybody. Have a great evening, night, morning, wherever you are. And we're going to keep this going. Also, I have to fix a bunch of these suggestions that people made. So we got work to do still on that as well. But it was great chatting with everybody. Thanks for all the feedback. And we'll see you either tomorrow or on Friday. Maybe we should do it on Friday. All right, well, anyways, I'll figure it out. See you later, everybody.